Yeah, I would say, obviously going into this year, we knew that this team had a chance to do something unprecedented here at the school.
Honestly, we didn't really think about it all that much.
I tried to not think about it too much, just kind of keep that aside of my head and focus on one game at a time.
But we know historically no team's ever done this.
I think we all knew what was at stake going into this year, which there's a lot of pressure, but there was also a lot of excitement that came with it too.
I feel like it was something that was always in the back of my mind.
My sophomore year when we won our first, it was such a big milestone just because it was our first championship in a while. And then we got our groove, won our second state championship, and so ultimately this year we wanted to make school history.
We had some opportunities in the past on a few teams to have three-time state champions, and unfortunately were unable to finish that off.
I mean, I was a part of two teams that failed to repeat, and we got to the championship, and for various reasons just didn't play up to the standard that maybe we had been leading into the state tournament. And
I feel like there's a lot of pressure, but also it was a lot of excitement knowing that we're capable.
It was mostly exciting. I was excited to get to play alongside these seniors because I love them so much, but it was definitely high pressure because there was the pressure of the past two championships and this being their last season. So we wanted to give it our all.
Going to her, ball game. In! Oh, Avery. We couldn't have played any worse. Let me lovingly remind all of you of something. We were here 2 years ago playing the same team, and we didn't play good in the first set either. And guess what? We were down 1-0. And you know the story after that. We came back and won the next three. All right? They couldn't have played any better. We couldn't have played any worse. And we were 1 point away from tying the thing.
They're honestly my best friends. I've grown up with every single one of them, and it's even some of them since I was 3.
So I came here in first grade. I've known a lot of the girls since I was as young as 6. And then Kaya Thompson is my cousin, and so I've known her my whole life, obviously.
I've been a varsity Lady Crusader since 8th grade, so 5 years now I've been playing volleyball with this team, and so it honestly means just being a part of a family and a community.
I feel like it's more than just an athlete at our school. It's a part of a team and a sisterhood with the girls, and we get to be a part of something greater than ourselves.
I really think it is just a family, and it's just we've created a culture where it's just fun.
I mean, you have your friendships outside of school, but I feel in sports it's such a different level of you see each other at your worst and at your best. You see this person, you know how to go pick them up, or you can tell when they're in their head, and I just think that's something that's really important, really special, and I just think it creates a bond that we're just never going to lose.
I think it's been special to watch them not only throughout their high school careers, but a lot of them have been here since they were in elementary school and they started out, first grade.
several of them have been together for, their whole career, and all the way down to elementary school when they started doing intramurals and coming to summer camp. And so just their togetherness, and even the girls that kind of came in at various points in their career just fit in.
It's been such a joy to be with these girls, and they've grown me as a person, obviously as a player too, but most importantly my character, and they've surrounded me with good encouragement and wisdom.
This group of girls is just honestly amazing. Each individual girl I've grown a special relationship with. And I think growing with them and being able to know them better and having those fun trips on the state tournament, those memories are something that's going to stick with me for the rest of my life. And
It's just it's literally just become my sisters, and especially this year's group of girls, we were just all especially really close, and senior year is just so different because we all know this is the last time we're ever going to be with each other, and so
You have to embrace the last. The last is special. The last is great. Don't shy away from it. Don't be afraid of it. We had seen teams in the past who had got to that stage, and seniors would go, oh no, this is it. Like, is there a chance I might lose my last match or my last meet? And so I wanted to try to eliminate all that by spinning it on a positive and say, just embrace it. Embrace the last. Embrace the last Tuesday practice of the second week of August. Embrace the last home match of August. Like, just embrace all the last as we go. You are mentally prepared and ready for potentially going into the state tournament, the last match you play.
There was definitely a moment of like, oh, this is not going to be a walk in the park.
I think, honestly, it was kind of an eye-opener for all of us.
It just felt like it was very chaotic and we just weren't playing our game at all.
We didn't lose that game because we played our best volleyball and they were better than us. We just lost that set because we weren't playing our own volleyball.
Honestly, it made me really nervous, but I knew that we had to play our own game and calm down and play it like we knew how to play.
First set, I mean, it was just, I don't feel like anyone was really communicating with each other. But then after that, me and Claire would look at each other and be like, okay, like this is our game, just stay calm.
So I think a big thing for us is momentum. Like, volleyball is just all about it, like making sure you're like staying on that streak or you're falling off. And I think at the beginning we just all like kind of got in our heads about it because we were like assuming like going in like, oh yeah, like we got this, like we don't have to be stressed or anything. Like,
I was kind of thinking, oh no, we're gonna lose. Like, that was kind of my first reaction, but then I was like, wait, we did this 2 years ago.
Honestly, I was taken back to 2 years prior.
My freshman year, I remember watching that and we did the same thing the first set.
Against the same exact team. It honestly calmed our nerves and we're like, okay, like it's all fine. We've been here before. And even for the girls who haven't been in that spot before, like the newer girls, we were like, hey, like it's okay, we've done this before, we can do it again.
I'll stay here till 3 in the morning, and I think you would too, because here's the reality. We're gonna play better, and the reason we're gonna play better is because we're gonna have fun, and we're not gonna be thinking about making a mistake, or making a kill, or making the next serve in, or digging the next ball. We're not thinking about any of that, and here's why you're not thinking about it. Because you have put the work in. The work is done. You trust your instincts, you trust your God-given ability, you trust the fundamentals that you've been doing time and time and time again, and year in and year out. That's what you trust right now, all right? It doesn't matter. This isn't over, all right?
I think honestly after Coach T's huddle with us, and then when we all get back onto the court, we're all like, you can see in our faces that we want it so bad and that we're still so high energy that you're like, we have this. Like, no one's really put down, no one's like heads down yet, and so that's a good sign.
Out. Wow. Go, easy.
Second set, I think it was Claire Bostrom had a big service run.
Yeah.
I think after the second set, we got our groove knowing that we'd be able to do it. We tied the other team, so we both had a set, and it was ultimately just ground zero and the starting point for where we could go off and win.
I think honestly after that first set, I mean, it swung back to us remembering like volleyball's fun, we like playing volleyball, let's just have fun.
Picking other people up, and when we started cheering for each other, I felt like it really started to change because we were genuinely getting excited.
And I looked back at Gotzi and Jay and I said, we're here. We're here. And then it was just a matter of continuing to encourage them and keep them, you know, in that moment of having fun playing the game. Do me a favor, all right? Keep having fun, because here's what you don't understand. We're not even playing our best volleyball and we're up 6. And our best volleyball is coming. It's coming. Yeah. Come on.
I think it was in the third set when Peyton started going on just a streak of, she was just playing lights out.
We have this like specific player, I like run a C-ball, and as soon as like I hit that down, like we like all started like getting really excited and like.
Listen, if you can't stay up the rest of the night after a Peyton Thompson put down, listen, I don't know what else to tell you right now, all right? We played really good volleyball sets 2 and 3.
And the momentum started to shift. You could tell just like in the gym. Like
I blocked the outside, the really good girl on the other team, number 15, and that was probably my favorite moment from the whole year. Just that was a pretty big moment for me.
And it in! Yes! Sweet Patty! Sweet Pate!
Even in the fourth set, it looked like we were going to just coast. And to their credit, they kind of bounced back and made it extremely interesting.
Yeah. No, don't reach back. Oh. Hey, no one said this was going to be easy. You know that. You're going to get their best volleyball the rest of the set, and here's what else is going to happen. They're getting ready to get ours. They're getting ready to get ours. Yeah, there it is. Swing, corner. Yeah. Corner, that's open. That's open. Tight. Yeah, close!
We'd given them a little bit of momentum as well. And Carter was up on she was on the service line at that point, and at that point in the set, she had really just become like our go-to offensive weapon.
She looked at me at 23, she said, I want the ball.
Because I just get in a mindset of there's no other option. Like I'm going to find a way to put this ball down. Like I'm not going to let my team down. I'm doing this for my team. And I just knew in my mind, this is what I need to do, and that's what I'm going to go do.
Yeah, corner!
And we fed her 24, put it down, and then they tied it, and she said, I want the ball. 25. So like, just those moments of different kids rising to the challenge of, hey, we got a chance to do this thing. Let's put this thing away. We don't want to go to a fifth set.
Kaya, go Patty! Please, this point. In! Avery hit it.
So I think the last point when Avery hit that ball in was almost more of relief.
It's indescribable, almost like.
Honestly, just shock.
Whenever it happened, it felt surreal.
It didn't really feel like it was over. I honestly really hasn't set in for me still.
All I could think about was like, we did what we've been working for this whole year.
But I think it was just such like a sense of relief and just showed like all of this hard work paid off.
The season's over and that we won the championship, but also gratitude that I got to do it with these girls.
And I just think it was like just so special to just have that last celebration with all of these people.
After the game, I was more like, okay, like I'm never gonna play anymore. But just seeing everyone's faces, like it was insane. And I mean, it was a really hard state championship game, probably the hardest we've played out of all three of them.
For me, it'll be the mental fortitude of them dropping the first set the way they did, and then bouncing back and winning the next three.
So I was just really happy, especially for my seniors, because it's their last year, and I'm just glad they got to experience that.
Realized like, wow, we won, like we did it, like this is the one goal. And then I also realized like that was my last time in a Shannon Forest jersey. That was my last time having that team community for volleyball. And I remember me and another teammate that I have, we started just breaking down crying, realizing like, wow, like we have this amazing blessing that the Lord has given us to be able to play in this match, and we've had this amazing team. But now like we've also had this like opportunity to be able to say like, wow, like we are done with the season, like we're done with everything.
It's so exciting because obviously we just won the state championship, but then it's like, that's the last time we're like, because I'm a senior, like we're ever gonna play. I'm going off to college and playing, but like I've been playing as a Crusader for 5 years. So it's really exciting, but it's also kind of sad knowing like that chapter is closed.
Just praising the Lord that I got a chance to be with these girls the last 4 years, and that my daughter was on the team the last 4 years, and my niece was on that team. And these girls that my daughter and niece have grown up with were on that team. And then you think back to the first time they ever started playing volleyball, You know, and just some of those brief moments as I'm walking up to the line and thinking about just some glimpses of highlights of all of them throughout the years of their career, and shaking hands and getting to the line and they're all putting their hands up and they're all excited.
You know, it's even emotional talking about it right now. Just being able to see all of their hard work and their labor over the years to be paid off.
They are the blueprint for what we want this program to continue to be moving forward. You know, it's the relational aspect of it, making those connections with those kids and getting them excited about something like the game of volleyball. And the best example I can give is our lunch lady, her daughter, and I saw the picture of it. She was sitting in her living room floor with it on the TV, watching, just locked in. You know, she's like, Mom, I love watching these girls. I'm pulling for them, and she's on every point, every moment, you know, on edge. And it's because these girls were here for summer camp and gave back to Helen. That to me is more important than winning 3 state titles.
In middle school, there was a lot of volleyball players I looked up to, and I just feel like knowing that we kind of set that example for all of the younger girls and like leaving like that sense of legacy behind. And I kind of think that's what it means, is like we weren't just here to play volleyball, just all the memories and everything, and just how we played for each other.
Oh my gosh, they've left such a high standard for this program. I think this senior class doesn't get enough credit for how much they've impacted the rest of the program, whether it be the middle school team or the JV team as well.
Obviously it's a little intimidating playing with all seniors, but as I got like more experience playing with them, I just grew more confident in my game. And also leadership, they were all really, really good leaders, and so I want to be like that.
Have played with those seniors for 6 years now, and not having our setter and a lot of key players, it will look different, but I think it'll be a chance for other people to shine, and I'm excited to see what next season looks like. But
girls who are coming after them, they want to be like, hey, we want to do that. It's been done before. We want to three-peat. We want to compete at that level too. I think people are going to think we're not going to be very good, but we got some really good young talent, and so my expectation is we're gonna surprise some people.
It's just an earthly blessing that the Lord allowed me to have, that I am super grateful for and thankful for, and it's a take to the grave moment for me. I mean, I'll praise God for it the rest of my life, that I got a chance to do that and be with those girls. It was great.